That annoying rattling sound from your engine and a failed emissions test usually point to one hidden sensor that is working way too hard in the extreme heat of your exhaust. The P040B code is a generic issue related to the exhaust gas recirculation temperature sensor circuit performance on Bank A. Before these systems were common in the 1970s, engines were wasting a lot of unburned fuel and pumping it straight into the atmosphere. Today, your vehicle uses the exhaust gas recirculation system to take some of that hot exhaust and cycle it back into the engine to be reburned. This makes your fuel consumption much more efficient and keeps the environment cleaner. The temperature sensor is a resistor that tells the engine control module exactly how hot those gases are so it can adjust the flow of the valve perfectly. Because this sensor lives in one of the hottest parts of the car, the wires can easily get burnt or brittle over time. When the computer sees a signal that is out of the expected range, it triggers this code, and you might notice your engine knocking, rattling, or pinging under acceleration. You might also notice a much louder exhaust note or a strange smell coming from the engine bay. The most common cause for this is actually a buildup of black soot inside the sensor, which happens if the vehicle has not been maintained or if you use low-quality fuel. To fix this, you should first look for any exhaust leaks, which are often marked by black soot around the pipe. You can try to clean the sensor with a wire brush and some carburetor cleaner after soaking it to loosen the carbon. Be extremely careful when trying to unfasten the sensor because they often get seized in the manifold. Using a bit of heat from a torch can help, but you do not want to break the sensor off inside the pipe, as that becomes a very expensive mistake. When you put it back in, always apply a bit of anti-seize to the threads to help the next person. Check the wiring harness for any signs of melting or fraying from the high heat. If cleaning the sensor and repairing the wires does not work, you will need to replace the sensor entirely. While this is not always an immediate breakdown risk, you should see a mechanic as soon as possible to stop that engine knocking before it causes internal damage.